The difference between exercising and just coming in to burn calories and actually training. Because training means that you've identified a goal, something that you're striving towards, and you're training with a purpose. And everything we do in here has a purpose. Like John said, we want to be the best, or else why the heck would we be doing what we're doing? We're lucky and blessed enough to be able to play in the NFL and be quarterbacks in the NFL. But with that comes a huge responsibility, not only from a leadership standpoint, but from what we do in here. Because in the end, we're not able to ask guys to do something that we would not be able to ask of ourselves to do. And so we've got to be able to push it to the limit in here and then take that back to our teammates and ask them to do the same thing and push and make the same sacrifices that we're going to make in order for the betterment of the team. And that's why I know I've loved training with Todd here for the last 8 years, because he helps put me into that mindset. And like John said, there are days where you come in and maybe the motivation isn't there like it should be, but sometimes action needs to precede the motivation, because once you get going, you get motivated. And certainly we all have goals in mind. We want to be the best at certain things, and structure your workouts, train to achieve those short-term goals in order to achieve the ultimate goal. Yeah. And that's what we do in here with Todd. I always feel like it's cutting edge. I always feel like we're doing stuff that not many other people are doing. We're pushing ourselves like not other people are doing. So I think this is a unique and rare opportunity for you all to learn from one of the best, because I know I've entrusted my livelihood with him for a long time and will continue to.
Guys, one of the best things about John and Drew is now what you see in here is what they do off the field and on here. Very active in the community. You've probably heard about what Drew did after Hurricane Katrina. John's very active in the community, helping out their charities and foundations and kids and all that stuff. So if you see them in your community, please let your clients, your kids know that you work with, because they are all over the country doing some great stuff and giving back to the community as much as anything. So if you had to ask one question to John or to Drew, what would it be? And then they got to go shower up and get their shakes and all that stuff in. So if you had one question, what would it be for John? Nobody? What did I say when I talked to Andrew Newey last night, right? Head of Pesco, 200,000. You better be prepared when you meet someone. Have you deep questions? John, who's up? You got it, Mike.
If you had one thing you could attribute to your success, what would it be?
Belief. You're going to hear that you can't do it 100 times more than you're going to hear you can. And I've always felt like there's been a voice inside me that has always believed in me. And I don't care who tells me or how many people tell me, I'm not going to listen to them, because I'm going to stick with what I believe in. And I feel like there's no obstacle that I can't overcome because of that. The voice inside of me is too strong. And I mean, even at this level, I can't tell you how many people have said, oh, you know, you're too tough as a situation, or you got such an uphill battle, and instead my mind says, that's fine, I can care less how uphill it is, I'm going to keep on trucking.
Nice. One question for Drew. Larry?
Drew, how do you make decisions on who to give back to? Like, you have your own foundation, there's certain things you get involved with.
Yeah.
I know there's probably a lot of people calling you and stuff.
Yeah. That is
where does that come
part,
from?
because you want to help as many people as you can, and you want to do as much as you can, but there's only one of you, and you can't spread yourself too thin. And I live by 4 things in this order: faith, family, football, philanthropy. So I think about those 4 things each and every day when I wake up. How can I serve those things and be the best that I can at those things? Through our foundation, obviously we have a mission statement. We try to stay within that mission statement. We do a lot here in San Diego, back at Purdue, and then in New Orleans. We've had a lot of, we're always in the process of identifying different organizations and different people to reach out to and extend help to. A lot of what we do, honestly, is we try to find organizations that have great leadership in place.